हेलो एवरीवन, माय नेम इज़ कृष्ण और आज हम एक पॉडकास्ट करने जा रहे हैं जिसमें हम जानेंगे कि जो नया एजुकेशन रेवोल्यूशन आया है एलपीयू में उसमें क्या क्या मेन पॉइंट्स हैं। तो सबसे पहले मैं सर को इंट्रोड्यूस करूंगा, मिस्टर अभिजीत सर। तो सर आप हमें बताइए कि जो नया रेवोल्यूशन आया है एजुकेशन में लवली प्रोफेशनल यूनिवर्सिटी में, तो उसमें मेन मेन चीज़ें क्या हैं, मीन्स मेन पॉइंट्स क्या हैं।
Uh, this is a new initiative of education revolutions in lovely professional university. This is it means the student have right now have the power to choose their courses. Uh, it's a gamification of learning, and the most important thing is that we are giving importance to that project-based learning. So, suppose so we have a point like we call it as a recognition of prior learning. RPL. In RPL category, if somebody has any prior learning of any subject, then they do not have to continue the present courses that person have. Like I'm giving you an example. Suppose if that person has a prior learning of film studies, uh, if the student has done any kind of MOOC courses or online courses with proctored examination, then that student is exempted to choose that subject or to give the exam of that subject in regular mode in our examination system. So this is an added advantage. In this way, the student will get some time to work on their filmmaking projects. Okay, means apart from working onto that projects, that student can also invest its time in earning some revenue by working on some practical projects in the industry. Okay, so that will give a enhanced learning experience of not only of the class teaching but also about that industry experiences that he will possess during this learning phase.
तो सर जो ये आरपीएल है तो इसकी प्रोसेस क्या होगी, प्रॉपर क्या इसका एग्ज़ाम देना पड़ेगा या फिर किसी और चीज़ में रजिस्टर करना पड़ेगा।
Students can give the examinations of that subject that is mapped with the present courses, first of all. Okay, then the student need to apply into that university. Okay, this is the subject that I had prior learning of it. Suppose a student chooses a MOOC course of SWAM that is proctored. It needs to be proctored examination. Then the student need to register over there into that SWAM portal, register for the examinations, and he has to give the examinations of that SWAM or NPTEL course. Okay, the final grade of that will be considered as its grade. Okay, so this is one of the this is the process that the university is following right now. And if the student do not choose for the RPL, then he has to follow that regular courses.
तो सर आरपीएल के साथ साथ इसमें एक और टर्म आ रही है ग्रो, उसका क्या मतलब है सर।
GROW means Great Revision and Overall Welfare. So here the students' achievements will be officially acknowledged by grade upgradation, and this encourage the student to explore competitions, startups, and intellectual property rights. I'm saying, if the student has made one film, a student film or a short film, and that film get recognition in a international platform or in film festival, then the student marks will be upgraded from that. So this is an opportunity for the students to work mostly onto that project-based learning that will encourage the students to work onto that project-based learning. Or suppose the student has started one of the company as a startup, so that student's marks will also be upgraded over. So this is the benefit. Or suppose the student is writing a research paper and that got published in a Scopus index journal, so there also the student's previous grade will be upgraded. Okay, so this is the chance for the student to revise its grade. So that's why this is a very advantageous for the student. This is a very good point that we have applied over there into that as a GROW.
ओके, तो सर जैसे अगर हमने पिछले सेमेस्टर में अगर कोई एग्ज़ाम हो गया उसमें हमारे कम ग्रेड आए हैं, तो अगर हम नेक्स्ट सेमेस्टर में अगर हम कोई ऐसा वर्क करते हैं जो उस सब्जेक्ट से रिलेटेड है, तो क्या उसके ग्रेड बढ़ सकते हैं बाद में?
हाँ, उसका ग्रेड बढ़ सकता है if your film or project or your work that you are doing that is recognized by the international platforms. We have some certain categories over there. So if it is get selected officially over there, or if it gets any kinds of awards over there, then your grade can be upgraded.
तो सर अभी आपने हमें आरपीएल और ग्रो के बारे में बता दिया, अभी एक और टर्म आती है केयर, आप उसके बारे में भी बताइए।
केयर मतलब कंटिन्यूअस असेसमेंट रिडक्शन थ्रू एक्सपीरियंस। सो यहाँ पे हम लोग क्या करेंगे, वी विल मर्ज दिस सी एस, द सी एस, द अमाउंट ऑफ सी एस ए स्टूडेंट हैज। सपोज इन ए प्रैक्टिकल कोर्स ए स्टूडेंट हैज पर सेमिस्टर टू सी एस, in theory subject it has 3 CS. So suppose if we are reducing this CS, and it will somewhat also free up the time of that student, also the free up the load of that student also, by reducing this continuous assessment. Now how we are doing it, we are merging those CS. Suppose a final project has been done for any kind of subject. Suppose there is a subject called short film. A student has a project based subject called a short film. So we can map the CS of our editing or our script writing to that project based. Okay, so this will also reduce that the CS. Even suppose a student has attended any kind of workshop, a 5 days workshop or 3 days workshop anywhere. Okay, and that will also be considered as a reduction of that CS. Okay, so that can be mapped over there. So this is a way in which the students' CS continuous assessment are reduced.
So this is all for this education revolution in Lovely Professional University. Thank you everyone.